Yep, YouTube, toot it back. Christmas extravaganza, hash together, botch together December, mash up, mix up, mashed potato. Probably the finale. What we're looking at, we're a Saturday now, so we've only got until Friday, Thursday. I doubt there'll be another video, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, one and all. Even all the fucking trolls. Hey, there you go, a bit of Christmas cheer for you miserable sad bastards. I know we're not supposed to feed them, but goodwill and all that at Christmas, even the trolls get fed. But many thanks to all the new subscribers. I've tipped over the 1,500 mark, so many thanks to everybody that subbed, watched, thumbed down, loved, hated, or otherwise interacted in one form or another. I do appreciate it. Bloody hell. Yeah, so I'm hoping everyone's all set for the big day, for the big man to come down your chimney and all that. We're pretty much done here now. I think we've just got to wait for a bit of shopping to come from the supermarket and the food bit next week, and that's it, we're done. This is the Amiga CD32. Surprisingly, you've got one of the longest power leads ever. I shit you not, it's massive. You can, like the power socket's all the way over there, the CD32's down here. It's huge, but obviously very convenient. So this is Starbound Dizzy. If I get fed up with this, might stick something else on. It's cleaned up really well actually. There's one sort of slight scratch on the top, but get out for what I paid for it, honestly. In near bother. Well happy with that. And it is staying, it's not going anywhere. Maybe one of the games I've been playing that Super Stardust and it ain't all that. It's an alright Asteroids clone. I've probably got to get a little bit more in tune with it. 'Cause I don't go into too much detail, but the control method I probably need to adjust the buttons. Having said that, I have cleaned the controls up a little bit, but I need to strip them down. I haven't popped them open. So I hope everyone's okay anyway. You know, sometimes Christmas for some people ain't the best of times. You know, they ain't full of the festive cheer and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, some people struggle. So if you are struggling, chin up and all that, it'll be over before you know it anyway. Excuse me. Go on, Bennett. It'll be over before you know it. And be back to the grindstone. And I know a lot of people suffer from that seasonal affective disorder, sad. I must admit, most of us don't, let's be honest. Unless you've got something wrong with you, you don't really cherish the winter too much. Talking of winter, here comes the rain. Look, fucking hell. On cue, on cue. Ooh. So I've been doing a bit of ducking and diving, wheeling and dealing, as I know a lot of us, you know, tend to do on tube. Well, you have to, don't you? And I've done all right. I've got some nice bits actually. There's a couple of crackers towards the cube set, a couple of obscure, weirdy things, and just some, you know, a couple of nice other bits, and that's it really. Nothing massive. Again, this will probably be tagged on to the back of last week's one. And that'll be about it, I think. I know some people, you know, it's hard because some people like the longer videos, some people don't like the longer videos. I don't have to split it up. I mean, generally, if I'm watching someone who's got like a lengthy video, I either watch it in 2 parts, or I'll, you know, especially the sort of longer ones, I'll sit and watch it while I'm having my dinner. Unless you're a complete fucking gannet and you end up eating your dinner in like 20 minutes, then usually, you know, an hour 45 minutes is about right. Well, I find anyway. It's got my nose itching. But yeah, comment down below if you think the videos are too long, or you prefer them like part 1, part 2, or I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's the age-old question on my channel. Why change it if everyone likes it? I don't know. Right. What should we do first? We'll do a charity shop. I've got no trades. God, man, I'm nosy too. No deals off any fellow tubers, so from the charity shop, one that I frequent, they says, "Oh, you collect, you like PlayStations, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, some games on here." There was 3 games. One of them was an empty case, which I've actually subsequently used. I'll show you that. So it's always worth picking them up. I said, oh, they're £1 each, and I looked at them a bit like, okay. Well, one of them I'd not seen before, and I thought, well, look, show a bit of willing, I'll take them anyway. But I think she's given me all 3 for £2. I didn't even realise one of them didn't have the. Where is it? I know I haven't used it. Cause I'll tell you why I haven't used it. Because it's a double dibbler. That's why. It's here. On Musha Dawn of Dreams. But there's nothing in it. It's quite good. It's a double case. So. But she gave me all 3 for £2. The other one is Dynasty Warriors 5. No manual in that one, unfortunately. I don't think I've got this one. And the other one, Splashdown 2, V.I.D.E.O.G.A.M.E Gone Wild. Never heard of it. Looks like a hoverboat. Hoverboat? Jet ski. Fucking hoverboat. A jet ski thing. I don't know. I thought it might be a bit akin to it's like tubing. Not tubing. Hydro Thunder. Inspired theme park inspired locales. I mean, that's all complete. It's quite nice. As a fluffy game saying, nice clean copy. But Reynolds, what she said when I grabbed them, I don't know which camera stuff. I think I've put on backlit adjustment. I think it keeps overcompensating. I'm still struggling a little bit with colour. Yeah, but what she said to me, she said, "Oh, what about the PlayStation?" And I was like, turned around and there's this PlayStation on the side. I was like, bloody hell. Now, when I first looked at it, I was like, oh no, it's just that, I don't want it. And I looked again, I thought, actually, that's quite big to have all that in. And I opened it up and it's got literally the PlayStation in it. So what I've seen on the shelf was that. And I thought it was just all the Buzz stuff. I just thought it was like a boxed Buzz set, which are like £2 a penny, whatever. But the box is all right. I've never seen this pack before. But obviously what is in it, I mean, you got the Buzz shit and all that crap, but it's got the box Slim PS2. And other than that, bloody tear, which I could probably glue down, that is pretty fucking damn in condition for a box. It's got the controller in there, it's got all the hookups. You see, all seen a Slim PS2. And I say, it's got this shitty Buzz thing in it. I had 2 of these. This is probably the better condition one, so I thought I'd leave it in there with a box. The only thing it's missing is the bloody game, which you see tons of them knocking about. I've yet to see one, which is obviously clearly sod's law. But yeah, so I don't know how that goes, you know. Anyway. So she said to me something like, oh, it's only just come down. I think they did a pat test, everything. A bit annoying. And so I said, oh, how much is, you know, what product? I was looking for a price in it. She said, well, you tell me. And I thought, oh, God. And I just sort of said £15. And she said, yeah, fine. And I, you know, because I thought that was a fairish price. They've not had to do anything for it. I'm just going to adjust this backlit thing. Bear with. Right, back. Took off the backlit compensation thing. I think the camera's dying. I mentioned it before. Took the opportunity to sort the game over. This is Top Gear 2. Again on the Mega CD, CD32, Amiga CD32. I've lost my fucking train of thought. Yeah, backlit compensation off. Camera's, I think, clearly dying. I'm not sure if this has got any track mode. We'll see. So, box PlayStation 2, Buzz edition, £15. Not bad, I don't think. I haven't got that. Not on collecting box variants of PlayStation 2 at all. I've not ever seen that version. Probably because not many people buy Buzz, let's be honest. So I think that is all from Charity Shop. That is it. The rest now is eBay and CX. So I do know, I need to sort of mention this. There's a chap, Pixel Biscuit, I think his name is. He sent me a message, and to be fair, he was writing what he was saying a little bit. he watched CEX and he sort of said, oh, you know, I like watching your channel, but you contradict yourself because you moan about CEX with no manuals and yet you're taking games back in with no manuals and stuff like that, which, yeah, I get that, but the other flip side to it is I've built the game, I can't tell if it's got a manual because I'm having to buy it online. If I was in the shop and it didn't have the manual, then clearly I wouldn't buy it, generally. And I had said to CEX before, via email, can't you do two listings, you know, one with or without the manual? No, I'm not interested. So, I don't know. The other side of it as well is some people don't mind not having a manual. You know, there might be some, like NES titles, for me, I'm not too fussed about them being boxed. Or I'm quite happy with loose cards, same with the SNES stuff. Some people don't give a shit. I do, because I'm looking to collect them. Certain titles, well, all the titles that left now I want complete. But yeah, I do give CEX a hard time. They're a business at the end of the day, and I'm a customer. So, you know, I don't know, where to draw the line between providing a service that's adequate and sufficient to just knocking any old shit out. I'm not going to go, I have got a little rant at them, I'm not going to bother because obviously I've bashed them enough. But yeah, they serve a purpose. Pixel Biscuit, undoubtedly. You know, I might be a hypocrite, contradict myself, etc. But, you know, if there's someone else that I could go and use, I would. I've said that before, I think a lot of people said that. The model, what they're doing is good. They're just, their instigation and their execution methods just blows my mind sometimes. Put that one to one side anyway. What should we do? We'll do eBay. So I've been doing a fair bit on eBay. I'd say a bit of ducking and diving, wheeling and dealing. I've got one more thing coming in the post. That's not going to be before Christmas, I don't think. I've been absolutely amazed. I've bagged this bundle. There's a chap in, I was going to say France, and I think no, it's the Netherlands, who had 5, and he listed them as 5 children's, the Gamecube games, 5 children Gamecube games. And I was looking at them, I was like, that's fucking one that I want. There's one that I'm after, that I've missed out, that again CEX cocked up on with me. Well, not cocked up on, but that stupid thing where you can buy it and then but someone can go in the shop and buy it before you, and then they could send you an email saying, we can't find it. Yeah, because you fucking sold it. So the other ones, to be honest, neither here nor there, but the great cases. So for the price I paid for all of them was €30, which is, I think it's 20 quid. Is it 30 euros? Or did you say 20 euros? Shit. It worked out 20 quid. Including postage. It was, I think it was 30 euros. So it's like 30 euros. Anyway, 20 quid. £21 or something like that posted. For 6. It was 6, wasn't it? Yeah. 6 Cube titles. So I'll show you the ones first. And again, I mean, the great for the cases and nothing else. Over the hedge. So I don't know if Lactobilly's Prime, I don't know if he watches this channel because I mentioned about the Coleco games and they never got back to me. But Walter, I don't know if you're interested. Let me know because these are all in Dutch, I do believe. Over the hedge, Biesten Bij de Bruin. As you can see, there you go. But these are great, all fantastic, you know, fantastic nick. Open season. Bas in einen Boss. That's got the old edge. It's the only problem, there's 1 or 2 that just have, you know, the colour slips through, but yeah, I mean these are all complete. Madagascar, which is Madagascar. Jacques and the Chocolate Chocolate Fabrica. Look, I've been to Amsterdam. I tell you, after a couple of hours, my Dutch is brilliant. Bit like Retro Chef Lee. When he went, his Dutch was absolutely superb after a couple of hours. A quite nice game, actually, this is. Oh, this is French. I think it's in English as well. Yeah, this is like one of these weird Euro mixed languages. Anyway, it's a Super Buster move, all complete. But obviously the outer cover is all in French, I believe. But it just say there version French, and I think it says in English. So the game's in English and in Dutch. I'm guessing, deciphering that. So I didn't really get on for these. I wasn't too fussed. Because the price I paid for all of them, for this one fucking game, worth it. And this is the only one, right? Thank fuck, honestly. So when I looked at this and the pictures, because some of the listings on eBay, they don't show you the back covers or all the content, they just show you like the front cover. And sometimes you can get like the zoom thing on some pictures and sometimes not, which I find weird. But this one I could see it and I could see the back. This guy, you know, listed it really well. He listed the fronts, backs. I think he'd even shown the insides, I think, as well. But he said they're all with instructions. So I don't think you see the instructions for this one. Or did you? I can't remember. But when I looked at it, I thought, oh my god! Out of all 5, so 6 games, right? They're all in Dutch or French or whatever. One that I was after that's eluding me, and it's fucking hard to find, I tell you. And this is a UKV version as well. From Holland. It's got, the only problem is it's got some slight edge at the top. That's it, on the front. But I couldn't give 2 shits. And it's Shamu. Shamu, motherfucker. So this is the Angleterre version. As you can see, the only problem is it's just where the insert slipped again. But it is all in English. And the guy had these up. I think he had them on an auction. And it is UK, where I'm looking. UKV there. Obviously the instruction manual just say instruction manual, because a lot of them say like Monday instruction only or some bollocks, you know, depending on what they are. But fantastic condition. Other than that little bit there, which I can fucking live with. I say I'm sure it's €30, about 20 odd quid. That doesn't sound right, because €30 is more than 20. It's more like 30 quid, isn't it? I think he said €20. I think he said €20 because it was about 20 quid posted, something daft like that, and I was like, yes, I'll take them straight away. So it was a little bit done. It was just literally like via PayPal. He sounded, they've turned up a couple of days, so well happy, because that is a fucking. I know Kieran, Game Boys Are Awesome, he managed to find a copy. I was trying to get that off him, but he was obviously reluctant to move it on, whatever. Don't need to now. 20 quid, bargain all day long, and I've got 5 really good potential case swap outs should I need them. But yeah, Shamu, motherfucker. Who had this on in the background? Someone was playing this in the background. Aussie guy, what's his name? Sega on my house. He had that in the background. This ain't doing diddly squat, is it? But yeah, really happy to get that, because I did buy it from CEX, and like I said, they did that stupid thing where, you know, turn around and say, "Oh, you can't find it." I'm trying to find one that might have a bit of an intro. Chaos in the Engine, right? So that's a nice, that's a tasty cube title out of the way, that is. I think that's 16 I'm down to, I think. I think so. I've got one here. I'll leave that one. And jump to CX. That went down the wrong hole. I still got a cough, sorry. Jesus Christ.
Sometime in the last century,
Ooh.
an experimenter in time and space
Anyway.
created a bizarre machine, the Chaos Engine.
That wasn't an Amiga version.
Although primitive,
Alright, give me a chance.
incredibly powerful.
CEX, couple of bits, PS2 Mania.
Time and matter.
I bought a few odds and sods, and I've just seen some titles I'd never seen before. I thought, right, I'm having them. One turned up in like a DVD case, so I've swapped that over. So I'll rattle through these. This one, I don't think there's much doing to it, really, but it's a Konami title, one that I've never seen really, even out and about, let alone on the CX website, is Demon Chaos.
Before it is too late, 6 soldiers are pulled.
So this is, it's all there. Looks from the back, looks very akin to Dynasty Warriors.
The mercenary, the navvy.
So, not more to say than that. 505 Street Game. So these have got quite a cult following. This one I know very little about. Again, I've seen it. I think it was something like £6 or something. It just looks daft. And it's Demolition Gill. So, judging by the looks of it, there is a giant woman, aka Hannah. What's her name? Attack of the 50-foot woman. What's her name? Hannah, the blonde hair mermaid. Fuck. Yeah, I think it's a play on the Attack of the 50-foot woman. So, looking from the blurb, you're flying a helicopter and you've got to do something to defend. You've got to defend the helicopter transporting someone. I don't know. But yeah, Demolition Gill. Quite a weird, quirky. Again, it's a 505 Street Game. They have a very cult following. Right. Next bit is a peripheral. So I always check the accessories, and this one popped up, and I was like, "What the hell is that? I've never even heard of it." Quick Google, and it's like, you know, it's I think it's a limited edition. It's by Newbie Tech. Noob, you noob, and it is a limited edition. I don't know if it's limited or if it's special edition. I wouldn't say. It's not in a box, it's just loose. But it is a PS2 Shadow the Hedgehog controller. So there you see, it's official. Even on the old thing there, Sega. So it's a noob. You noob tech. But yeah, it's like a mini. My big club hands is like. But yeah, it's little. So yeah, looks quite cool. I don't know how scarce or whatever that is, but I thought I'm having that when I seen it. Focus, you motherfucker! The force is strong in my family. No spoilers. If you haven't seen The Force Awakens, go and see it. Absolutely belting. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not a big Star Wars nut, I've mentioned this before. I like it, I can watch it. Me and the wife went on Friday, yesterday, and we were probably one of only 15, if that, 10 people in the cinema. 3D glasses. It's first. Don't bash me. It's the first 3D film I've seen in the cinema, and it was brilliant. Must absolutely belting. I know Star Wars, you know, hardcore Star Wars fans aren't. I don't know. I think it's splitting opinion a little bit, but I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I don't care what you say. Yes, it might be a rework of the first one and stuff, but absolutely I'll look back and see it again. And that's don't usually happen. I'll probably have to take the daughter though. Anyway, PS2 games. Bloody hell. Got the old burpos. Sticking with PS2s. Sticking with CX. This is one that I bought with, I'm say, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman then. Demolition Girl. Again, this doesn't go for a lot on CX at all. This is all it turned up with in a DVD case. And I had another game. What game was it? And I remember saying that when I picked up it was an empty case, I thought, I'll reuse it anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't think what it was. Oh, I don't know. It was one of the games anyway. And it's come to its uses, and this is Samurai Legend Musashi Samurai Legend rather, even. And it is a Square Enix / Atari Duba. So he looks a cross between Akira and Fox McCloud, Cloud Strife, I think anyway, because it's even got the bike and it looks very Akira-esque. So it's all there, it's all complete. I've never even heard of this game. Beautiful princess tries to summon a hero to save the mystic people, but gets trainee samurai Musashi instead. So you're learning to be a samurai. Turn Musashi into warrior, learn your enemy skills. So you can absorb or learn their stylish manga visuals. So I don't know, it could be complete and utter pile of shit. But it's not one that I've ever seen out and about, and I don't see it on CX's sites. Again, like I say, my mantra is if it's unusual and I ain't seen it before, and it's not too expensive, grab it, because you never know, you could end up, with a bit of a sleeper hit there. Case in point with this one here, looks like a late release, judging by the case. One that I've never even heard of. It's an Atlas / Rising Star game, which is always, a good bet. This was a little bit more expensive. It's like £12 or something like that. I can't remember now. I don't know if this is based on any sort of manga cartoon or anime cartoon. Let me just get this right. Growlanza Heritage of War. So at first I thought it was like a German game, Growlanza, because that tends to be like quite a akin to a sort of German. The Lanza sort of side. I don't know why. There must be something anyway. But it is an RPG. It doesn't really. I don't think. Is it a tactical RPG, an RTS one? I don't think so. I mean, some of you guys will know out there, I'm sure. But yeah, again, like I say, Rising Star games. It's always not. I wouldn't say it's a seal of quality, but you can't go too far wrong with what they did. I think, like I say, they're one of these translation companies. I don't know that took a lot of Japanese games, like you say, like especially RPGs like from Atlas and stuff like that, and westernised them or translated them, etc. So yeah, one to keep an eye out for. Again, not one that I'd seen on CX before, so grabbed it. Two Cube titles. We've got one from CX and then one that I got today from the post office that come from eBay. So this one from CX I'd already got, technically, but not this variant. If you'd seen earlier video, I managed to grab a big box game, or a big box for Cube titles, because a lot of them never come in boxes. The thing is, again, I don't know exactly how many come in them sort of boxes. I've got Final Fantasy Chronicles, I've got Odama. I know Zelda 4 Swords come in that style of box, and then a couple of Mario Parties come in that box. I don't know how many of the Mario Parties come in that box, but I have got the 6th one. This is in great condition. There's no marks on the box. A slight little bit of bowing. Where is it? I think it's that side there. You can just see it both. I mean, but come on, bloody knows. So again, with same as V.I.D.E.O.G.A.M.E, there ain't much to it other than the microphone in the game. So yeah, 22 quid CEX. This is in fantastic condition. This has got everything in it, even the points. They're going to be like the spine cards, aren't they? These points cards, I reckon, will turn out to be like, as Dad would call it, K.D.I.G. Unscratched K.D.I.G. Got everything. Absolutely brilliant. Copy, version, whatever. Don't think it's ever been fucking played, to be honest. So, well happy with that. We will de-sticker said game before it pollutes the plastic with its glue any longer. I mean, fair play to CEX though, at least they haven't got them fucking horrible stickers that some shops use, you know, that like they've been sandblasted onto stuff. Why shops do that, I don't know, especially ones at retro game shops should know fucking better. Anyway, Mario Party 6, big box. Okay, microphone's missing the baggie. Ooh, big deal, you know, but essentially it's daft because all you're paying, and some of these sort of big box versions can go for silly money, and all it is, it's just a Gamecube microphone in a box. It's just a box. It's just like nuts, man. I'm pretty sure that's all of them are. I'm not sure about Zelda. Four Swords. Did that even use a microphone? I don't know if it did, you know. So obviously there's 6. I think 7's got a box. I'm not sure about 5. Anybody knows how many? I know Dunk may know how many PAL. And I'm probably only talking UK PAL. I don't give a shit about fucking Sweden or Norway having a weird variant of a box, you know, because I'm not going that stupid. If I can see him, I'll grab him, but I'm not. I know that's Dunk's next thing. Because he's got a few titles that I'm after. At this rate, I'm not sure how many he's going to have left by the time I finished. So this is another one off the list for the Cube. So bring it down to 15, I think. I think it's 15. I've got one in the post which will drop it down to 14. But this one is it's not, how can I put it? It's not mega rare. I've seen it about on eBay in various different conditions, like missing manual and stuff like that. This was listed for 29 quid, and the photos were awful. I had to message the guy and say, look, is that really badly faded or what? And he was like, no, it's just my camera's bad, blah blah blah, this, that and the other. I said, is it complete? He said, yeah, it's all complete. He said he was collecting the Cube games. I asked him if he had anything more. He said no, he sold a load to his mate and stuff. For 29 quid, which was about, I think the last one that was on there that I didn't have a manual was listed for, and I just thought, well, for 29 quid, I always had in my mind 30 quid I'd pay for this complete. I'd seen previous listings, you know, well, like historically when you do complete listings, so I knew that was, you know, about give or take. It's only 8 quid in CEX. I've never seen it on CEX's website at the minute. That's not to say it will never appear, but I thought, well, I'm happy to pay the 30 quid. So a bit ducking and diving on Flee the Bay, so you know, it's kind of like reinvesting some of the money that out there I want something to show for it, I've mentioned before. Anyway, it's Ribbit King. After all that fucking waffle, it's Ribbit King. So, and again, this is not mega hard to find, relatively speaking. It's all complete. Yeah, the guy was signing up. He's true to his word. It's not faded. You know, it's a nice clean copy. Yes, I think that's about 15 odd games. I've got one more coming in the post, which should drop me down below to 14. I missed out again on Hunter's Reckoning from fucking CEX. Sorry, Biscuit, Pixel Biscuit man. But they're just fucking, that's the second one now. Someone's obviously gone to the shop and bought the game. It's just like, fucking hell. I'll just buy it off eBay, I think. Bollocks to it. So I'm still missing all the Cocoto, which are French titles. Taxi 3, which is a French title. We've got Namco Museum, seen that. That's buyable. Gadget Racers is a tough, that's not tough, it's an expensive one. V.I.D.E.O.G.A.M.E, I was speaking to Duncan, he went, oh yeah, Gadget Racers would be tough. No, V.I.D.E.O.G.A.M.E is, because there's none even for sale, even if I wanted to buy it, I can't, because there's none for sale. Gadget Racers I could actually buy if I wanted to, 100 quid. V.I.D.E.O.G.A.M.E. But yeah, there's no V.I.D.E.O.G.A.M.Es available, well, that I can see anyway. That was, I think, so I'm only going to buy Retro Collect as well. So I'm just using Retro Collect as a list. And that was the last sort of hidden gem, if you like. So all the rest of them that I've got on there aren't really rated as such. Because I know there was an argument about the Star Wars demo. Rogue Strike, I think it was called. I think it was a game exclusive demo thing, and people said, oh, that's a game, and they added it in, and I don't know, I'm just going off the Retro Collect listing anyway. So I'm down to 14, 15 games. And that's it, that is it for this year. Pickup wise. I said there's probably one or two things that will come in, but they won't be shown before Christmas. Making Christmas, you know, sort of after Christmas, you know, between Christmas and New Year. But ultimately, that's we're done. I will probably look to do a room tour, actually, and because I've had to move stuff around, I've added a couple of more shelving units, which I had in the garage. I was going to get rid of them. I've reshuffled out and stuff because I'm running out of space, as we all do. Phil kept speaking to Phil about space with his 800 Xbox games, and I said, well, you know, when you don't realise when you want to display games properly, yeah, anyone can sort of stack shit up, and you know, if you want to display it properly and make them accessible, it takes a little bit more space than I think a lot of people realise. Like I said before, I've got very few systems in here, just a little sort of pile, if you like, stacked here, and that's it. There's no box systems, they're all under the stairs. All that's in here is these games. Like I said, I'm going to plan to do a room tour, like a Christmas special. I don't know, people might be interested. I know people like room tours, so I'm going to look to do that, because like I say, I've shuffled stuff about a little bit. I've still got a bit of work to do. But you know, just tidying up, moving things so they're all in order, etc. So that's it. I hope you all have a great Christmas and Happy New Year. Don't get too drunk, don't do anything silly. Probably I will, no I won't. But yeah, look after yourself and look after each other. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.